It's been a good opportunity to celebrate 10 years of success for the Emergency Response Support Centre. When it was established, it was intended to be a centre of excellence, and it's really lived up to that. And today, what's quite interesting to see is how it's evolved over those 10 years.
Well, of course, 10 years is 10 years ago. A lot has changed, and I'm very conscious that Petrofac has changed with that, keeping up to date with the best of practice and also using the kind of technology which I've seen being demonstrated today. It makes life a lot easier for intercommunication and for retrieving data. I think the way in which everybody has a known role, each are kept informed and can communicate with each other and of course with outside interests, and that is very, very valuable. I know that's always been the case, but in fact it's done more efficiently today than ever.
I think the biggest change has been with the adoption of technology. So as IT has come on, we've adopted that accordingly in the room. So the biggest one, AI control point. So we use that to electronically log everything we do rather than the sort of steam-driven log sheets that we used before. We've made more use of situational awareness as well. So the board you can see behind me, the logistics board, we use models on that to give a bigger sort of crow's eye view of what's happening on the surface or on the subsurface of wherever the incident is.
When an incident happens offshore, it's really difficult for us to be able to know exactly what the incident is about, what's happening. So if we're able to deploy a police family liaison officer into wherever the emergency response has been run for, it immediately becomes clear to us. We can cascade information back to the area control room. It gives us an idea of what resources we're going to need to deploy. And at the end of the day, although the Coast Guard are coordinating the offshore emergency response, when everybody comes onshore and if people are hurt and injured, it's a police responsibility to coordinate that. So having a police liaison officer in a centre like this is really important to us.
Responding to an emergency is of course vital. This is an element in it, this is a support element, and it is essential in the sense that if it doesn't otherwise exist, then this is what it can deliver. It was an innovation, something I don't think that I envisaged at the time when I wrote my report, but obviously I was concerned with, in general, with response to emergencies, but this is a very special way of doing it, and a way which I think has proven to be welcome and adopted by many companies. I'm impressed here with what can be done in order to make that aspect of the emergency response as efficient as possible.